recall if I've ever shown this on the channel before or not. I originally found a listing for this set on AliExpress in the middle of last year sometime. And I thought, well, it would be a cool thing to try making kind of a knockoff Lego Jabba just to see what it was like. And so I knew it wasn't going to be genuine Lego pieces, but I naively thought that the design itself was somehow the creation of the person selling it. But it turned out that actually what they were doing was taking some PDF instructions that had been created by Custom Instructions, which is a site that sells all kinds of instructions for you to make your own Lego models, and just sort of pairing them with some knockoff Lego and then selling them that way. And so when I found that out, I didn't really want to promote them exactly, so I didn't make a full video about it, but I did go ahead and purchase the actual PDF instructions from Custom Instructions, and I started following them on Instagram, and they have a lot of cool stuff there, I'll have to say, especially since they've released this one. They had several Jabba's Palace related ones, other Star Wars things, and just generally cool models. So I would recommend you check them out if you're into Lego or Star Wars or both. Anyway, recently I found that they had posted a design for a Brickheadz-style Leia, Huttslayer Leia, Slave Leia, however you want to call her. And I thought it would make a good sort of companion to this guy. And I want to try and make a full video about the process. So that's what we're going to do today. What that involves is, as I said, going to the Custom Instructions site, buying the instructions, which are not that expensive, and then they will give you a list of things that you can take to the Bricklink site and sort of automatically make a list of all of the parts that you will need to make that model, which is really convenient. I have used Bricklink in the past for many years ago to make a custom Jabba sail barge model that I've made a video about in the past, and it did work pretty well, but as I recall, it was a lot more of an involved process trying to figure out all the sellers and everything. They seem to have streamlined it quite a bit, or at least maybe I just didn't know what I was doing back then, but the point is, it was very easy. You just had to click a few buttons, basically, and it would make an order for you where you could get all the parts you needed from as few sellers as possible to kind of minimize the shipping and everything. So in my case, it involved getting 2 orders, 2 different sellers, and that's what these are. So I'm going to try and put these together on camera if possible in some way, maybe do a little time lapse or something. We'll have to see how it goes. So let's go ahead and do that. So here she is all assembled. The instructions were quite easy to follow, generally speaking, so I didn't really have any problems. Took about 25 minutes, which is a little long, but of course I was trying to film it and everything at the same time. The only thing I had, the only real issue was that I'm missing one piece. This sort of yellowish piece here, which is her bracelet, I guess, is missing over here, and I don't know if maybe I misplaced it somewhere or if maybe one of the Bricklink sellers forgot to give it to me, but it's not a huge deal. I don't really think it affects the look of her very much at all. So I really like this style. It's, you know, super stylized, but also kind of cute, and also a little bit weird. I thought it was funny how they used an actual Lego hairpiece as the sort of top knot of her ponytail here. And I really like these gold pieces that make up her gold bikini as well. So let's go ahead and bring out Jabba and see how they look together. Pretty cool, if you ask me. Now, it occurred to me that maybe I could try and combine these two, you know, put Leia on the same base as Jabba. I haven't been able to figure out a great way to do that. It looks, at first glance, like this might be a perfect... Oh my god! Jabba's tail came off. It looked like this might be the perfect space for her to sit in, but it's a little bit too small. Especially, you know, you can take her off her base, of course, but she doesn't quite fit in there. But you could kind of have her be lying on Jabba's tail like that. That's not bad. Or you could have her sort of standing to one side. I don't know. There's various possibilities. I could even think about slightly modifying the tail to make it possible for her to stand like that. In fact, I think I may do that, but I haven't really decided yet. Actually, stop the presses. I figured out a halfway decent way to have her be displayed with Jabba. What you just have to do is slightly disconnect his tail so it's not actually, you know, attached to the body directly, but it's kind of at an angle here, and then you have enough room to fit Leia right like that. And I think it actually looks pretty good still. So that's one option. Of course, you could add some bricks there if you would want to as well, but I'm actually pretty happy with this. In any case, this was a fun little project, and if you're interested in maybe trying it yourself... Oh no, Leia's ponytail is escaping. If you're interested in trying it for yourself, I will give you the link to custom instructions, and you can, you know, purchase the PDF there and get the parts list and whatnot. It was actually a pretty painless process, so I would recommend it. And if you're interested in maybe me doing more of these kind of videos where we do a quick build of some kind, let me know in the comments. There are several designs on the custom instructions website, such as a Gamorrean guard or Max Rebo, that would go perfect with these, or even some other ones. If you're interested, let me know, and we might be able to make that happen. Thanks for watching. This video was brought to you with the support of my patrons from Patreon, including Angelica Brady and these Palace VIPs right here. Follow the link in the video description if you'd like to know more about how you can support the channel for as little as $1 a month.